Right. Okay. Mass Effect 2. Mass Effect 2. Welcome back. Last time we finished up Mass Effect 1 and we had to split the stream into 2 because my internet decided it wanted to be a bitch. Anyway, took a quick break. Very quick break actually. Fun fact, since this is on the Xbox, I can just uninstall Mass Effect 2. I can rage uninstall it so easily. Anyway, Mass Effect 2, welcome to hell. We're going to hell. We are going to the 7th circle of hell. We are going to remain there forever. And first things first, I'm just going to go into here just to make sure that we can, that is set accordingly. If we need to then say it again in the game itself, then so be it. Because I know Mass Effect 3 does that shit. Anyways, importing our Mass Effect 1 character. As you can see, I have a few other saves here. This is just what I have on Xbox, keep in mind. But we are going with Jenny Shepard, the Shepard that we were using in Mass Effect 1. And good, it pops up the menu again. Combat difficulty is Insanity, which means it is intended for players seeking the ultimate challenge. Enemies are tenacious, react quickly, and they have heavily upgraded weapons, and they will use their powers mercilessly. This mode is really recommended for those who have completed the game on Hardcore. But you can obviously get to this. So, to recap, for anyone that may have been not paying as much attention, we made it to around level 51 when it comes to the original level curve of Mass Effect 1. Obviously, Legendary Edition does it differently. We chose to play as an infiltrator, we followed Renegade, Rex survived, we killed Ashley, Council lived, and we put Anderson on the Council. So, in we go. Some undisclosed amount of time since the ending of Mass Effect 1. A sun. Or a gas giant, potentially even. Behold, it's one of the few remaining shots of Miranda's arse.
More than we could have hoped for.
The fact people focus fine on that just shows you how horny too many people are for Miranda.
And still, it's not enough.
We're at war. No one wants to admit it, but humanity is under attack.
But they're sending her to fight Geth. Geth!
To the surprise of no
We
one.
both know they're not the real threat. The Reapers are still out there.
And it's up to us to stop them.
The Council will never trust Cerberus. They'll never accept our help, even after everything humanity has accomplished.
Well, you guys did
Shepard.
do a bunch of shady shit in Mass Effect
She's
1.
a hero, a bloody
Even the
icon.
stuff that we didn't actually go and
But she's
resolve.
just one woman. If we lose Shepard, humanity might well follow.
Then see to it that we don't.
And if you're playing a sole survivor, Cerberus is partly to blame for what happened. 1 month after the attack on the Citadel, they struggled to rebuild, and the fleet then has made the tremendous sacrifice to save the Citadel Council. Now they're forced to respond to the evidence, aka, yes, Reapers. We've dismissed that claim, because, but for those of you who know the truth, the search for answers is just beginning. Somewhere in space. The Normandy, searching around for holdouts of Gaff, in hopes that maybe we'll find Reapers. Just lying around being like, oh yeah, shit, we made it straight to humanity.
Disengaging FTL drives. Emission sinks active. Board is green. We are running silent.
We're wasting our time. 4 days searching up and down this sector, and we haven't found any sign of Geth activity.
3 ships went missing here in the past month. Something happened to them.
My money's on
Slavers,
slavers. The Terminus system is crawling with them.
accidental freeway collision,
Unidentified
asteroid belt that you shouldn't go
Looks
into,
like a cruiser.
Doesn't match any known signatures.
potential Gaff, but of course those options aren't true
Cruiser is
because,
changing course.
as we can see
Now
from a
on intercept
distance,
trajectory.
Can't be. Stealth systems are engaged. There's no way a Geth ship could possibly...
It's not the Geth. Brace for evasive maneuvers!
unfortunate situation occurs as we know, because future man here, the collectors, they killed Presley, no! Onside, no, my favourite crew member!
Multiple hull breaches! Weapons offline! Somebody get that fire out!
The collectors and their death beam of deadly death maybe we could just call it Death Beam for short, is murdering the shit out of us. And whoever you romance, or potentially not romance, will be wearing Phoenix armor. So we're assuming we'd romance Ashley as a male shepherd, even though you could play as a female shepherd.
Stress beacon is ready for launch.
Will the
Whatever.
Alliance get here in time?
Ooh, game sounds a little louder now. They've actually figured it out. No damn well better.
I'm not doing this just so they can find our frozen
Nice
corpses.
that this computer module is by the sleep pods. Not cryopods, the sleep
Abandoned
pods.
ship. I'm not leaving either.
Damn it, Caden.
Get to the damn shuttles.
So
I'll
the
haul
one
Joker's
thing they
crippled
changed
ass
about
outta
the
here.
XL1 between games is just that.
Commander,
Get the hell out of here!
We hope you enjoyed the Normandy from Mass Effect 1. It's all getting blown to shit.
everybody in.
Good
Go,
news, they show
go,
us having,
go.
they show Charcos getting into the escape pod, so for anyone that was fearing her death, now play. But no, not that one. That one that we had all those threatening conversations with. Yeah, I remember her name well. It's Steve, which is weird because that's more of a boy's name, but hey, you know, it's the future. Maybe Steve becomes a girl's name. And now to one.
Mayday! 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 This is SSB Normandy.
Everything's breaking
We've
apart.
suffered heavy damage from an unknown enemy. Baby, all together. All together.
Down the way down and watch me burn. Look at the planet. Ain't it nice? I was like, no, no, everything, it's all gone. You know what? The impact this has on the first playthrough is fucking amazing, to be honest. On your 100th though, it's like, yeah, we just gotta get through this bit so we can then confirm some of the things that we already had from Mass Effect 1 in terms of class and whatnot and bonus powers.
Come on,
and
Joker. We have to get out
get
of
to
here.
the actual tutorial part
No, I won't
because
abandon the Normandy.
changes the
I can
gameplay.
still save her.
The Normandy's dead, just like us if we don't get the hell out of here.
No, we just have to. Oh no.
Unfortunately, they haven't finished us off yet.
Another attack.
And they use that as an opportunity to go back into this cutscene form. It shows that you're not going to be doing anything gameplay wise. Just put your controller down and just, I don't know, relax. Just put your hands behind the back, just be like, ah. A daring escape. Almost dying horribly, ain't it fun? And so, Joker is the last person to see Shepard alive. Because rather due to that impact, due to the fact that there wasn't really much oxygen to it in the first place, probably not meant to be for extended use, or you know, the various explosions. Unfortunately for Shepard, a leakage does occur. Which means, yay! Asphyxiating in a suit in fucking space! Why the hell does this not creep me out? But that one scene in like League of Extraordinary Gentlemen does. Go watch it. It's actually it's quite a dark show. It should be on. I'm not sure if it's on BBC iPlayer or not. It's on some. It can't be somewhere. But very dark. Very 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 dark. Some things still creep me out to this day, which is weird considering I don't like, which is weird, but yeah, well. Anyways, Shepard is dead. Welcome to Mass Effect 2, where we'll die and die again. If you desire to use the interactive comic of Mass Effect Genesis, you can. However, we'll just be pressing B because we've already confirmed all the things we want from the previous game, outside of things like our class and appearance. And they do the smart thing by having Shepard wear a helmet the entire time before you can actually confirm the appearance. But anyways, inside of Shepard's body...
The Shepard has been recovered. The Lazarus Project will proceed as planned.
And so... Shepard is getting reconstructed. Technology to get the blood flowing again. And also to implement implants to put it back together, so, you know, kind of got a bit of machinery in here. Of course, dying due to lack of oxygen does mean that you probably are a bit brain dead still. But anyway, welcome to the Lazarus Project bit here, where we can accept our imported face, go to the default appearance or custom. We'll go for the imported, but as you can tell, our scar's gone! God damn you, BioWare! Terrible game. Anyway, last time we played as an infiltrator. If we choose to do so again, we'll have access to the tactical cloak, which allows us to flank, incinerate, which will clear away armor, and AI hacking, really only useful against synthetics, aka Gaff, which are very rarely for. But there are also sometimes bots as well, so AI hacking, not the worst thing ever. We get access to the sniper rifle, heavy pistol, and submachine gun, as well as the cryo and disruptor ammo trainings. Meaning disruptor actually means we can get through shield as well, so we would need to take a person that has the power to get through the barriers a bit more often. Or we could change our class. Thank you, BioWare. Soldier has adrenaline rush, which slows down time and might be very, very useful for us to have. Also, concussive shot can be useful. And of course, we get access to the assault rifle, the shotgun, the sniper rifle, and the heavy pistol from the start, meaning that we'd have a bit more better in terms of the amount of ammo we would have versus the other classes. Soldier is, which we would maybe want. There's a good chance we may want that. If we want the assault rifle otherwise, we'll have to get to the collectorship mission in the game in order to get our hands on the assault rifle upgrade for us to be able to use it, which is a shame otherwise, so do be careful on that front. Meanwhile, if we want to go for any of the other classes, there's Vanguard. It's a biotic class, don't pick it. It has biotic charge, pull, and shockwave. These are biotic skills. Most enemies are going to resist it, resist these biotic powers now. Also, you do have a shotgun, a heavy pistol, and submachine gun with incinerate and cryo ammo training. Keep in mind, Vanguard is designed to be a very up-close fighting class in a game that introduces the idea that you should ideally be behind cover at all times. And yes, high reward combat style as the game states, but it's not as good as you hope. In some ways, not as good. Obviously, if you're a master of using Vanguard, then hey, go ahead. I'm not going to stop you. Sentinel, meanwhile, is probably a little bit more useful due to it having other tech skills alongside the biotics with tech, armor, throw, warp, overload, and cryoblast. No ammo training, but you do get heavy pistols and submachine guns. In fact, we've gone past all the ones that give you stuff other than heavy pistols and submachine guns. All of them just do that from that point forth. So that's great. But tech armor, yeah, you can be more defensive. That's useful. Overload destroys shields. Warp actually does hit armor, so it's a biotic power that is useful. Though Incinerate also does the same job, so keep that in mind. Other than that, yeah, Cryoblast and Throw, they're not bad skills necessarily, but just keep in mind biotic powers not being the best. Speaking of which, Adept. This one was, if you want to make Insanity even harder. Singularity, Warp, Throw, Pull, and Shockwave, and also Heavy Pistol and Submachine Guns only. You are choosing to play the hardest difficulty on the hardest difficulty with Adapt. Just pointing that one out. Your choice of squad mates throughout every mission needs to be the most optimized pick. Everything you do has to be optimized to the highest extent, or else you are losing this game before you even start. Engineer, I don't actually know if it's actually Bell or not. I don't want to play Engineer. But Combat Drones, Overload, Incinerate, AI Hacking, and Cryoblast. So, I mean, Incinerate and Overload are quite nice for those shields and armor. Make sure you have someone that can deal with the barriers. And of course, heavy pistol and submachine gun weapon training. So our two options really, for me personally, I'm either going to go Infiltrator again still, which means we'll have our sniper rifle, or we're going to switch over to Soldier. Because it makes sense to do that. Adrenaline Rush might be able to save our bacon, is what I'm thinking. Also, we're getting Incendiary and Disruptor ammo, so our guns will do good damage no matter what. I'm going to press A, and I'm going to see if we've got any bonus powers, because I have played through before and here. Flashbang Grenade. Do I get anything else with Infiltrate? No. So if I go like Adept, do I have more than just Flash? I only have Flashbang Grenade. Holy shit. Okay, that's kind of shy. If we were playing this on not this PC, because that save data is gone. That save data is gone. That hard drive died horribly. Fuck, I forgot the hard drive died. If we were playing this on either a PC that had a hard drive that didn't decide to just self-destruct upon itself, or say on PlayStation, we would actually have access to a few more powers. You can't get weapon training through the bonus powers, so that's a slight issue. Meanwhile, we're stuck with just Flashbang Grenade, so if I pick Soldier, I'm not using Saeed ever, basically, outside of his loyalty mission. Incinerate helps deal with the armor. Well, we use our pistol ammo. We do get the submachine gun, which means we get to use the Locust. The Locust from Kasumi's loyalty mission. We won't have the assault rifle till till the collector ship, which is after Horizon, so that's going to be painful. I'm umming and ahhing. I'm gonna go Soldier. I think having access to the assault rifle is going to help us more than having a tactical cloak and Incinerate. Of course, our origins was Earthborn and War Hero, so you know. Anyway, I just want to have access to the assault rifle from the word go. Anyways, we start being aware of our situation. We're in some facility.
God, Miranda. I think she's waking up.
As it usually happens for someone who's been asleep for however long.
She's not ready yet. Give her the sedative.
We'll start going.
Don't try to move. Just lie still. Try to stay calm.
Heart rate's still climbing. Brain activity is off the charts. Stats pushing into the red zone. It's not working.
Another dose. Now.
Heart rate dropping. Stats falling back into normal range. Too close. We almost lost it.
I told you your estimates were off. Run the numbers again.
Anyway, the sedative works and Shepard starts falling back to sleep. My knee just clicked while I'm trying to figure out why I've got pain in it. Probably because it's cold and the heating's not... Well, the heating was on because it's not stone cold.
Shepard, do you hear me? Get out of that.
Some other time later, we've got
Shepard, your scars aren't healed.
we got a bit of scarring. That's our renegade points showing.
There's a pistol in the locker on the other side of the room. Hurry! Grab the pistol and armor from the locker. You don't have time to wait around, Shepard. Grab your weapon and armor.
Pistol doesn't have a thermal clip.
It's a med bay. Keep your head down, Shepard. Shield yourself from the blast. Security trying
We
to
don't have that. We have to go for thermal clips now. No.
Looks like they set up a barricade to try holding the med.
Right, I just wanna. So we have the flashbang grenade, but I'm not really gonna want to use it. I mean, it inflicts mind damage and incapacitates all nearby targets. I guess it has a use as a disrupt ammo. We should probably use that immediately.
Look out!
And Adrenaline Rush allows us to do that, where we slow down time a bit.
Get to the shuttles.
However, obviously it's in its most basic form. We can gain some levels quite quickly by doing some of the hammerhead stuff.
Shepard, security makes a close
Taking cover, ammo, poking our head out of cover kills us within seconds. Why did Mass Effect want to be Gears of War? said that like I'm being mean to Gears of War, because to be fair, I've not played Gears of War, so that's on me really. But that's third person, you have ammo, you have to take cover. We get our new weapon type that isn't from the previous game, other than the submachine guns. Heavy weapons. Heavy weapons have their own dedicated ammo that you have to pick up in levels in order to have more of. This is quite useful actually. Some of the heavy weapons are actually quite useful at certain parts of the game. Considering that if you get all the upgrades you need to, you are able to actually nuke a place quite well actually. Right. We'll take the wall safe. If you want to look at any of these data logs, then you can. These entail how they came about getting through the experiments needed to be able to revive Shepard. Hello, person. Oh no! They're dead. Oh, let me help you, Max. Let me help. Ah, damn it. Shooting these ones gets us into the cutscene, and Jacob! I need answers.
I don't know where I am or how I got here. Plus my head feels like an overripe melon ready to split open. How about you fill me in a little?
Damn. Yeah, I forgot this is all new to you. Sorry about that. I'm Jacob Taylor. I've been stationed here for...
Hostiles detected.
Before I could go into too much of a backstory, turns out we kind of need to deal with the enemies.
Things must be worse than I thought if Miranda's got you running around. I'll fill you in, but we better get you to the shuttle first.
It's your station, Jacob. I'll follow you.
First step, let's finish off these metal bastards. We're low on thermal clips, but I'm a biotic. Just
meaning he's
when you want me to hit him with the good stuff.
We can do that. Which, of course, these enemies, they have just health. So, once again, it's worth pointing out, gameplay is on Insanity, so this level is designed with you being able to do it on Insanity. We do need to use pull.
Falling back.
Frankly, Jacob saying that means that we are actually done with that shootout. No, we're done with that shootout. Yay!
Ready to get the hell off this station?
Yeah, if we have any questions we want to ask, this is now a good time to ask them.
What do you want to know?
So,
what's your
Jacob.
job here?
Depends on who you ask. Technically, I'm Miranda's top lieutenant, but I'm just a soldier. I served 5 years in the Alliance before this. Now I'm in charge of the station's security. Usually a lot more dull than this. Normally I don't fire my gun unless it's target practice.
And fair enough. And we can even ask.
First woke up, someone named Miranda was talking to me over the radio. We lost contact just before I ran into you.
Miranda Lawson is the station's ranking officer. She led the Lazarus team. It was her job to bring you back to life, no matter what. Should have guessed she'd try to save you. She's not about to give up on you now. You said you lost contact. Could you tell what was happening?
Yeah, it didn't sound
Some
good.
gunfire and an explosion right before I lost her.
She knows how to take care of herself. But I hope she's okay.
We could even ask about
So
our
they spent
injuries.
2 years rebuilding me. How bad were my injuries?
I'm no doctor, but it was bad. When I first saw you, you were nothing but meat and tubes. Anywhere else, they'd have put you in a coffin. But Project Lazarus was different.
Aren't all humans normally just meat and tubes?
Can you tell me about the project? Were there other test subjects?
Project Lazarus only had one subject. The whole point was to bring you back. Just you. Even that was a challenge. 2 years.
Meanwhile, in Mass Effect 3 with the Citadel DLC, we'll talk about the potential of our former squad mates when with the Elusive Man. But meanwhile, Mass Effect 3, yeah, sure.
Wilson, this is Jacob. Here with Commander Shepard. Just took out a wave of mechs over in D-Wing.
Shepard's alive? How the hell? Never mind. You need to get her out of there. Get to the service tunnels and head for the network control room.
Roger that, Wilson. Stay on this frequency.
Let's get out of here.
You bet. We can get into the service tunnels through this
door.
door.
Anyway, I did notice that we are level 3, which means we actually do have some points already we can put into Adrenaline Rush. Going on to the 2-point bit will get us concussive shot. Getting the 2 points into Software will allow us then start putting points into Incendiary, which we'll need to be able to in order to get into the cryo ammo. So yeah, 2 points in Adrenaline Rush immediately and 2 points into Sweat ammo immediately, and we'll be able to gain these upon level ups. Also, Combat Mastery we will be going upwards with because Commando and Shock Trooper are both able to do more for us, and I don't know which one I'll go for on this. Will we go for the hardened one or the heightened one? But we'll figure that out in the time being. Also, I forgot about Jacob. He has pulled Incendiary ammo and Cerberus Operative, which is just going to give him more health and weapon damage, and of course Barrier, which is required him to be loyal in order for him to have. So for now we can just upgrade his pull and Incendiary ammo and be done with him. Also, there's now no equipment menu, meaning we can't upgrade our guns to have toxic ammo anymore. Boo. Same with armor upgrades, meaning our shield is just whatever the game determines to be a good amount of shield in a game where you don't want to have just your health bar.
The whole station is crawling with mechs. I'm doing the best I can.
Wilson, find us another.
Oh God, they found me.
There are no other routes.
Wilson, where are you?
Which means, of course, magically, the only route we can go is to server room B. Like, seriously, none of these other doors will open.
Shepard!
It's
Got
Wilson!
me in the leg!
We need to get off this station.
I'm not going anywhere till someone fixes my leg.
Should be some Medi-gel in the first
And
aid
they've
station on the
also
wall.
changed between Mass Effect 1 and
Hopefully
2,
there's enough to get him up and moving.
Unity!
Grab the Medi-gel
The
from
way it
first
works
aid
is,
station.
we have Medi-gel. That's required for Unity. You cannot heal people's health. You don't even get health bars. Like, at all.
Thanks, Shepard. Never thought you'd save my life. Guess that makes us even now, huh? I thought maybe I could shut down the security mechs, but whoever did this fried the whole system. Completely irreversible.
We didn't ask what you were doing. Why do you even have security mech clearance? You were in the bio wing.
Weren't you listening? I came here to try and fix this. Besides, I was shot. How do you explain
It
that?
doesn't matter.
I don't care who set up who. Those mechs are shooting at all of us. We'll sort it out later.
We need to find Miranda first. We can't just leave her behind.
Forget
good,
about Miranda.
but,
She was over in
probably
D-Wing.
not. Might be
The mechs
bad,
were
yeah.
all over that sector. There's no way she survived.
A bunch of mechs won't drop Miranda. She's alive.
Then where is she? Why haven't we heard from her? There are only two possible explanations. She's either dead, or she's a traitor.
Maybe,
Haven't
maybe
known her
not.
long enough to trust her.
This project was Miranda's baby. She'd never sabotage it.
Okay, maybe she's not a traitor. But that doesn't change the facts. We're here, she's not. We need to save ourselves. The shuttle bay is only a few... I'm gonna overload the canisters to put...
His sole contribution to being in your team is using overload on those canisters.
Let's get out of here.
That is quite literally all he does in this game.
Okay, we took him down. But this is getting tense.
As he gets the
Shepard,
Chickens
I'll tell you
Award
when we
for
work
squad mate that only lasts
Trust me.
part of a
This
mission.
really isn't the time, Jacob.
We won't make it if she's expecting a shot in the back.
If you want to piss off the boss, it's your ass, Jacob.
The Lazarus Project. The program that rebuilt you. It's funded and controlled by Cerberus.
No, you can press. Oh, I've never heard of them. But there we have.
I wiped out my share of Cerberus projects when I was a Spectre. Back then they were trying to kill me. Why the change of heart?
Those answers are way above my pay grade. But basically, things change. The Alliance declared you dead. They gave up. Cerberus spent a fortune to bring you back. Look, I'd be suspicious too.
Yeah, it's rather
Right now,
suspicious
we
in a
have to
way
work
in
together.
certain
I thought you deserved
aspects.
to know what's what.
But for now, there's
Once we're off
not
the station, I'll take you
care
to
too
the
much.
elusive man. He'll explain everything. I promise.
Well, if I won't get any more answers here, let's get moving.
It's not much farther to the shuttle bay.
anyways.
They've seen us.
Gotta hurt.
There are two directions you can actually go. We can go this way. Ooh, look at this. This way. Well, we could have also gone that way and then go around there and whatnot. I forgot about the enemies that spawned over there. Actually, Overload's useful because they are maps. Wilson's not bad to have for this part of the level. And you can't even access the squad menu in this area, so you can't even like see what they would have maybe given him. Just to give the illusion. Because upon opening this door, Miranda's behind it.
But you were...
And shoots Wilson.
Dead?
What the hell are you doing?
My job. Wilson betrayed us all.
You should have taken him alive. See what he knew.
Too risky. I've put too much time and effort bringing you back to life to let you get killed now.
You really think Wilson's capable of that?
Not anymore.
I had a feeling Wilson was just looking for a chance to shoot me in the back.
No, not Jacob though. Jacob wouldn't shoot us in the back.
Too
He'll shoot us in the front.
Coming. Come on, let's grab this shuttle and get out of here. My boss wants to speak to you.
You mean the elusive man?
And if romance, shoot us emotionally.
Ah, Jacob. I should have known your conscience would get the better of you.
We would have figured out that this was Cerberus eventually.
Well, since we're getting everything out in the open, is there anything else you want to ask before we go, Commander?
There's nothing else that we can really get out of Miranda at this point due to the fact that it's like, oh, are there any other survivors? No. It's like, this is a big facility to just get everyone killed in. But hey, you know, minimize the amount of people that know how to revive a person.
Before
Just
you meet with the
Miranda,
elusive man, we need to ask you questions to evaluate your condition.
Come on, Miranda. More tests? Shepard took down those mechs without any trouble. That has to be good enough.
It's been 2 years since the attack. The elusive man needs to know that Shepard's personality and memories are intact. Ask the questions.
I feel
This is
fine.
a waste of time. I feel as good as ever.
The sooner we start, the sooner we can be done. Start with personal history.
Okay. Records show you
upon
enlisted in the
Earth,
metal fighting
the
Batarians
Blitz.
during the Skillian Blitz. Do you remember
No way
that?
I was gonna let those slaver bastards send me running.
However you want to put it, it was damn impressive. I had friends who were there. Satisfied, Miranda?
Almost. Let's try something more recent. Vermeer, were you
Yeah. Ashley
He
died.
didn't command me. Ash gave me
I understand.
There are other
Come on,
I suppose.
Anyways, clearly our memory is still intact, and we should be able to mosey on to the elusive man. In fact, we get forced into this place, so, you know. Before we head on
The
in,
elusive man is waiting
we
for
can
you
go
in
to
the
the
room.
armor locker for the first time and start sorting out our armor. We can put a helmet on, for example, and also the recon hood. We have access to it immediately, you see. If you want to have the recon hood on, then you're going to have to do it now. Which does give us more weapon damage, which is... no, that's actually really useful. We can also change the tint of our armor, so we can wear whatever colour we want. Ooh, nice orange. Nice bright orange, that'll do. And tint 2 can be white at the moment. And we can also add a pattern! Of its colour being, I don't know, various different other colours. You know what? Tint 1's a bit garish. Let's go for red and blue approach. Maybe red and green. Christmas time. No. There we go. Maybe even change the pattern to that. Meanwhile, with a casual appearance for the time being, we do... Hey, we got the dress ring already. Yay, that's cool. Anyway, N7 jacket. Why not? Anyways, we're not about to be meeting Elusive Man face to face, but through the form of hologram stuff. Projection. Woo. Technology. Man, 2 years of being dead's improved things. Unless the stuff already existed.
Commander Shepard.
Elusive Man. I thought we'd be meeting face to face.
Unnecessary precaution. Not unusual for people who know what you and I know.
Answers, gimme.
From what I hear, I cost you a fortune. Why'd you do it?
For the defense and preservation of humanity. I didn't spend 2 years and billions of credits bringing you back to serve as a common soldier. But humanity is up against the greatest threat of our brief existence.
The Reapers.
Good to see your memory's still intact. How are you feeling?
Yeah, not bad.
I noticed a few upgrades. I hope you didn't replace anything really important.
We tried to keep you as intact as possible. We need Shepard, just as you were when you defeated Sovereign.
What are the Reapers doing that made you decide to bring me back?
We're at war. No one wants to admit it, but humanity is under attack. While you've been sleeping, entire colonies have been disappearing. Human colonies. We believe it's someone working for the Reapers.
Oh my god, no, human colonies. It's like we've done that before. We've seen it before, actually.
That's just one reason we chose you.
Stuff there. We can investigate a whole bunch, but where do we start?
If you're after the Reapers, just point me in the right direction.
Well, much easier to convince
Miranda
than
was worried you'd be resistant.
Miranda was
She's
thinking.
not usually wrong.
We love
I have a
spitting in
shuttle
the
ready
face
to
of
take
people
you to
who aren't
Freedom's
cool.
Progress, the latest colony to be abducted. Miranda and Jacob will brief you.
I'll get what you're looking for and be back before you know it.
Good to hear it. Find any clues you can. Who's abducting the colonies? Do they have any connection to the Reapers? I brought you back. It's up to you to do the rest.
Despite the level of trust that we could possibly have for Cerberus, I guess they were up to a lot of stuff in Mass Effect 1 behind the scenes. If it's got Reapers, anything to do with Reapers, Shepard's going to be all like, oh, we've got to do it. So anyway, you can talk to Miranda and Jacob. Miranda were initially not allowed to trust as much, but Jacob, well, we can definitely trust.
We should be there shortly, Shepard. The Elusive Man put us under your command. Do you have any orders?
Do whatever it takes.
We're gonna find out who did this and take them down. Nothing gets in our way. Am I clear?
Perfectly, Commander.
Good to have you here, Shepard.
Anyways, we land on Freedom's Progress, the colony that we need to take a look at. And we now have our way of weapons, our heavy pistol, which is effective against armor, but weak against shields and biotic pack barriers. Our shotgun, it's a deadly at short range and effective at long range thing, but it does work well against shields and biotic barriers and not so good against armor. The assault rifle is effective against all kinds of advanced shielding. Sniper rifle, very effective against armor, less so with the shields and biotic powers. And of course the grenade launcher, which we already had. So we can now switch to this. Yay! Also, more points and stuff. We'll grab for now incinerating concussive shots, so we've got them at the very least. Miranda joins us as a new party member. And we get Overload, Warp, and Cerberus Officer for now, and Slam is gained upon doing her loyalty mission. Warp is... It can do stuff. It's basically only useful against armor and biotic barriers, so it's nice to have her if you're going to be going up against a bunch of armor and biotic barrier using people. And then Overload is useful against shields. Shit, Miranda's actually really useful. Let's upgrade the two of those things and give her a point in Cerberus Officer, making her a little bit stronger. Same with Jacob. His Cerberus Operative can go upwards as well. Let's throw a save, because we haven't saved yet. And immediately I'm just gonna... Enemies on fire, that's not going to help. Disruptor, because we're going to be taking on a lot more mechs again. Yay!
Looks like everyone just got up and left right in the middle of dinner.
Nemesis suddenly is something because there's no one around. Ooh.
Strange. No bodies, no structural damage, and no signs of battle.
Like everyone just blipped off the face of the earth. There is a door. That upon opening, mechs! These mechs have armor on them, meaning... What's useful?
Disabled at the other corner.
Those are at a longer range, we might do something. So, take the sniper rifle.
Yes!
And start sniping.
There we go! Shoot them before they take out your shield.
Well, I was trying, but the game decided to take my shields out. Damn it, I adrenaline rushed at the wrong time.
One left.
The sneaky additional one tried to spawn in. I'm not behind cover, but... Great news! The mech doesn't understand how to get... Fucking... No! Oh! And our body phased through the ground. Okay.
Hear that? Sounds like fence.
Strange. Security systems were disabled at the other corner.
Damn. I missed the head.
Enemies! Shoot them before they take out your shields.
Yes, Miranda, I get it. Jacob, no!
My shields are down.
I can't take cover behind this. Fuck. Right, there we go, that deals with that. Are we out of combat yet? No, there's an enemy still up as they would be getting up. Fair enough, Dennis Mac. A bar of armor is actually very useful. It means that actually I should use Incinerary and then switch to Disruptor. But yep, squad mates died horribly, very quickly. I died once as well, that's never good. Like that. Anyways, welcome to this form of getting through stuff where we have to play a game of matching. If you recognise what could possibly be the lines correctly, then these are very easy to get through, especially when they get harder.
Hostiles detected.
My shield! Fuck! Explode.
Firing. Assistance.
Salvage the parts. And through this door, it's some Kroians!
Stop right there.
It looks like we pull out the machine pistol even though we don't have that as a soldier.
Shepard?
Tali is here! Phew! We won't get shot immediately.
Weapons down! Shepard? Is that your...
And if you have given her that Geth data from in Mass Effect 1 from one place, you actually can just go with this option instead of being like, no, don't point those guns at me. Meh.
Remember when I gave you that Geth data tally? Did it help you complete your pilgrimage?
Yes, it did. Praza, weapons down.
Being nice
This
to our
is
former squad
definitely
mate.
Commander
That's
Shepard.
what we need to do.
Why is your old commander working for Cerberus?
I don't know. Maybe we should ask.
Cerberus rebuilt me, but I'm not taking their orders. We can discuss the specifics once I know why you're here.
One of our people was here on pilgrimage.
We're lying a bit, but oh
We
well.
came to find him.
Everyone else is dead. What makes you think Vitor survived?
We saw him when we landed.
You saw him? Then why isn't he with you already?
Vitor was injured, and he was always, nervous.
She means that he was unstable. Combine that with damage to his suit CO2 scrubbers and an infection from an
Yeah,
overhead
so he's
explosion,
mad.
and
Got
he's
it.
likely delirious.
When he saw us landing, he hid in a warehouse on the far side of town. We suspect he also programmed the mechs to attack anything that moved.
Well, I think a
Vitor's the
team
only
up is
one
the
who can
best
tell us
option
what
here.
happened here. We should work together to find him.
Totally not
Good
future
idea.
man here,
You'll
just
need two
knowing that
teams to get past
ideally
the
two
drones
teams are
anyway.
needed anyway.
Now we're working with Cerberus?
No, Praza, you're working for me. If you can't follow orders, go wait on the ship. Head for the warehouse through the center of the colony. We'll circle around the far side and draw off some of the drones to clear you a path.
Sounds
Make
like
sure
a
to
plan.
keep in radio contact.
We can also be like, oh, why do you hate Cerberus so much? Oh, gee, I ponder, Shepard. Why would we hate Cerberus? Furiously strokes beard. Why would we ever not like Cerberus?
Be careful, Shepard. There's a squad of security drones
Yep.
up ahead.
Behold, security drones, off they go to be enemies for us in a moment while we make our way through this.
See you, Shepard.
Oh, yeah. Before I get... Oh, if I have fail, a Loki mech is actually right there. Right, now that that's dealt with. That one's for that. That's for that. And that one is therefore for this one. More credits! Woo! We're going to need as many credits as possible because we're buying weapons when I'm able to.
Use overload armor.
AKA, Miranda is very useful here. I went out of cover for a second. Jacob is completely useless in this situation. There we go. We did it.
Shepard, Praza and his squad rushed on ahead. I told them to wait, but they wouldn't listen.
Just because they
Find
wouldn't.
Vitor and take him away before you get here.
We should have expected this.
No, pardon me.
Still catching.
Pressing R gives us our objective, and also if you've got enemies currently on site, you can see where they are. So you can still stop the game from flanking you. Somewhat. Ow. Fucking explosions. Again. Hey, at least the rocket doesn't one-shot me. I'll give it that. I'm gonna use all my ammo just taking out the bloody drones, I swear.
Get me down. One less.
There we go.
Shepard, we are inside the loading docks. Vitor reprogrammed the heavy mech. It's tearing Praza's squad apart.
They
Because
did
they're
want to get
being
to Vitor
idiots.
first.
Get your squad into cover and I'll open the loading bay doors.
We'll take cover by the doors. Shepard,
Using
you
the
take
D-pad,
point.
we can set them on separate waypoints. Lovely. It means you put one there,
Right.
You put one there. There is a tactical aspect to it where it's like, oh, that means they'll be in the cover you want them to be in. But at the same time, it means that if it doesn't work, if it means they can't hit. Anyways. Turns out Quarians aren't so good at combat.
That mech's got heavy armor plating. Those Quarians never stood a chance.
This is gonna be one tough son of a bitch to take down.
Now, this mech doesn't really get additional health bars because it already has a shield, an armor, and a health bar.
Overload will take out their shield.
Oh, my flashbang grenade, not really doing much. And Miranda's idea was to be behind cover that was easily broken, and die to. Same with Jacob.
Retargeting.
We're going to use Incinerate to neck. Oh shit, that's actually able to make it work. We'll make sure that's not shot at. Actually, we're very up close to it, so. That would work if I actually, you know, shot it properly, but hey, we did it! Nice going, team. AKA me. You both died way too quickly. Talia is here.
Chance to go find Vitor while I tend to the wounded.
Well, she tests the wounded.
Probably somewhere in the back of the loading bay.
We can explore the area a little bit, see what we can get our hands on. Such as this Ymir mech, which is damaged, gives us heavy weapon ammo. Get these. You want your nuke, potential future nuke, to be able to have 2 uses. Also some power cells. Good to get those. So that means in the future, if we just don't use the heavy weapon ammo until we absolutely need to, we'll get more credits out of it, which is useful. Still useful. And more credits from here too. Yay! Oh, my back. Okay, I've got to do one thing today. Hey, open the door. We might end after the mission. Just because I may have things I do need to realistically do.
No swarms.
Anyway, we get to Vitor and yeah, he's a mumbling
Vitor? No Vitor.
madman, so
Swarms can't find monsters coming.
snap out of it. Also, our armor looks a lot more pink in this lighting. Even though I chose red.
Great. We come all this way and our only witness is a babbling idiot.
Swarms coming.
We now, in some cutscenes, get the ability to press RT for renegade action. Or even sometimes there's Paragon actions which use buttons as well.
You're not
If we so decide to use them, of course.
You're human.
Surgery may not.
They didn't find you?
Who didn't find you?
The monsters. The swarms. They took everyone.
Why didn't the colonists fight back, Vitor? What happened?
You don't know. You didn't see. But I see everything.
Through the power of the monitors. Behold what was going on.
What the hell is that?
Collectors.
My god. I think it's a collector.
And what are they doing here? We must ponder.
Kept to themselves.
This is a mystery that
They
we
usually
won't get
work
resolved
with
for a while.
intermediaries, like
while playing the
slavers
game.
or hired
But,
mercenaries. If they're involved with the Reapers somehow.
but it
they
would
could
appear that the
explain what happened to
collectors
the colonies.
are abducting human colonies, which is bad. We're going to ideally need to stop
The
them.
collectors have advanced technology. They could have a weapon that disables an entire
Oh
settlement
yeah,
at
also,
once.
because I'm playing on Xbox, I can't get the early recruitment mod. Damn it. Can't get Legion real early.
Swarms. No one can
Darn.
hide. The Seekers find you, freeze you, then the
Little
monsters
bug,
take you away.
blub, paralyzed. And then
What happened next?
Gladys just
The monsters took
into
the
a
people
pod,
onto the
and
ship,
off you go.
and then they left. The ship flew away. But they'll be back for me. No one escapes.
I think that's probably all we're getting out
Or
of
they weren't looking to take a Quarian, and so you got lucky. Thank you, Vita.
Appreciate what you told us. You were very
It's
helpful.
the best that we can get.
Studied them. The monsters. The swarms.
And our first
I
mention
recorded
of
them with my
dark
ME2.
energy.
Lots of readings. Electromagnetic. Dark energy.
We need to get this data to the
Of course,
elusive man.
this whole
Grab the
dark
Quarian and call the
energy
shuttle to
thing
come pick us up.
gets dropped completely from Mass Effect 3, so
What? Vito
Fire
is
away.
injured. He needs
There's a
treatment,
very
not an interrogation.
much thing here.
We won't hurt him. We just need to see if he knows anything else. He'll be returned unharmed.
Your people tried to betray us once already. If we give him to you, we'll never get the intel we need.
Praza was an idiot, and he and his men paid for it. You're welcome to take Vitor's OmniTool data, but please, just let me take him.
Vito goes with Tali.
He's traumatized and he needs
We'll be able to talk to him later in Tali's Loyalty mission.
Take him to the flotilla.
So that's kind of neat.
Understood, Commander.
Thank you, Shepard. I'm glad you're still the one giving the orders. Good luck out there. If I find anything that can help you, I'll let you know.
We're ready for pickup.
It's hard to tell what Shepard's mental state truly is, seeing as, you know, they were brain dead, and then 2 years later, back alive, and who knows what Cerberus did to them. Even if it's like, oh, we didn't do anything that would jeopardize the whole idea of having Shepard back and the way we want them to be, but it's like, at the same time, like, you don't want a way to control Shepard, you don't want them rebelling.
But it's a surprising olive branch, given our history. You and I
Indeed.
have different methods, but I can't argue with your results.
The data from his OmniTool should be quite useful.
We're still analyzing it.
Good.
But more importantly,
Good.
you confirm
And
the
yeah, we have now
collectors
got
are
the
behind
confirmation that it's the
abduction.
collectors.
Tell me what you know about these collectors.
They period when they're
Law of the
until now, we had
collectors
no
and
evidence
all the
of
Make
direct
4 relay
oppression by
stuff,
the collectors.
which is a relay we can't go into because it's been locked away, so that you can't just go in and out of it because you
Their
won't be able
focus
to come
shifted
back
to
out. You
humanity
go
only
in and
after
you die
you and the
horribly.
human
So.
fleet destroyed Sovereign. The abductions are related, even if the Alliance and the Council refuse to believe it. I won't wait until the Reapers are on the march. We need to
Agreed.
take the fight to them.
I hate waiting, but I'll need a team. A good one.
I've already compiled a list. Finding, I'll continue to track the collectors.
And if we
When
say,
they make
I had
their
a good
next
team,
appearance,
screw
I'll
your
notify
list.
You and your team. Be ready.
Garrus is actually one of the first dossiers, so fuck you, Elusive Man, for not telling us. Caden / Ashley will be not allowed to be a squad mate due to their ties to the Alliance still. Wex is on Tachanka. Liara's working with the Shadow Broker. Tali was a surprise to be sure, but a welcome one at that. So that's what. That's how it's all going on there. You can also bring up the fact that you were a Spectre. You could go to the Citadel. Maybe they'll give you that status back.
Good.
It's an
Two
option.
things before you go. First, head to
The Elusive Man tells us we're free to do what we want, but then immediately gives us the orders to go get Morden, one of our dossiers that we get from the start. It's very much necessary, as the Elusive Man explains there with the Seeker Swarms.
Sounds good.
Kinda
What
need
else?
to be honest.
I found a pilot I think you might like. I hear he's one of the best.
Oh boy, a good pilot is able to get us through space, and by God, it's Seth Green!
Hey,
Who
Commander.
would have thought?
Just like old times, huh?
I can't believe it's
I will
you, Joker.
forever
Look who's talking.
I make
I saw
myself
you
laugh a
get
little bit there.
spaced.
But it's Joker!
A lot of
Yay!
strings attached.
He did
get here?
witness
It
Shepard
all
dying
fell apart
horribly,
without
so
you, Commander. Everything you stirred up, the council just wanted it gone.
to the surprise of no
The
one.
team was broken up, record sealed, and I was grounded. The Alliance took away the one thing that mattered to me. Hell yeah, I joined Cerberus.
You really trust the Elusive Man?
Well, I don't trust anyone who makes more than I do. But they aren't all bad. Saved your life, let me fly, and there's this. They all
Why does the
made
armor have like bits that suggests that those are basically like butt pads? That seems rather silly to me. Maybe I just don't get sci-fi armor. Who knows? But yes, the SR2, a new ship for us to have.
I guess we'll have to give her a name.
Indeed they do. And so we welcome you to the SR2 Normandy as it prepares to fly on out. However, we'll just do that because we're missing this. It's flying out. And we also gained level up to level 5. Headshots inflict superior damage upon most targets. And that is true. Anyway, welcome aboard the Normandy once again. Now upgraded to be more befitting for us to be able to save the galaxy against collectors this time than the SR-1 Normandy, which was just meant to be an experimental piece of tech. Just so happened to be vital for us to be able to save the day. Also, now the elevator is a loading screen and not a hidden loading screen. Kinda sucks that a little bit, but regardless.
Welcome aboard the new Normandy, Commander.
I've been looking over the dossiers. I'd strongly recommend starting by acquiring Morden Solus, the Solarian professor.
It's an
at
option.
Omega.
It's an option.
We know the collectors use some type of advanced technology to immobilize their victims.
But Miranda, this is my
We'll need him
ship.
to develop a countermeasure to protect
Fuck right
us.
off with your orders.
Still don't get it, do you? You're not in charge of this mission. I am.
Operative Lawson makes a valid point, Shepard.
By
Without
God,
the
it's an
professor,
AI!
any encounter
Shoot
with
it!
collectors
Wait,
would
how do we
result
shoot
in
an
failure.
AI?
Who are you?
I am the Normandy's artificial intelligence. The crew like to refer to me as Edie.
Humans at one point tried to use this thing called ChatGTP or whatever it's fucking called, and it was bad compared to me.
Having an AI in charge of the Normandy system should give us an advantage.
Actually, I am not in control of the ship, Commander. Due to the potential dangers of a
Good
rogue
move on
during
Cerberus's
combat,
end,
I operate
but
the electronic
Edie's
warfare
able to help
to
us out
observe
in
and offer
combat, so that's
analysis
good.
and advice.
Glad to hear it.
Now that we've established who's in charge, let's move on.
Preparations for takeoff are complete.
Jacob and I.
Anyways, Galaxy Map, Private Terminal, Armory, Elevator, Captain's Quarters, Tech Lab. Tech Lab, we cannot do anything with until we get our hands on Morden. Also, we do get the channel updated due to the fact that we have access to the DLC stuff. Thank you. Legendary Edition. Meanwhile, we have 2 points. I can upgrade a skill to good combat mastery. We'll get a little bit of combat mastery and then we'll do that. So anyway, yes. Saving the game. It's important to do. Human Chambers is there. We can also check our private terminal and all that. So yeah, I think this is just a good launching point for this. I want to probably next time stream Pokemon, but regardless, if you do enjoy this and you want to see more, then you can always subscribe, you can always comment, you can do the facing account on YouTube. If you want to check out some of the other stuff that I've done, then hey, you can also do that too. This is a long-running thing that's going to be ongoing for probably a good chunk of the early part of the year still, depending on how long it takes me. Well, in January after all, probably this is just something that's going to take place the rest of winter, maybe into the spring, where I'm playing Mass Effect on Insanity. Mass Effect 2 on Insanity. Welcome to hell, motherfuckers! But anyways, outro.